Hey guys, how's it going? So, I need a beer. So following that dramatic intro, yeah, we're going to be doing a brew day. I've been without some of my own homebrew for too long now, and got to get back into it. Been doing all these improvements, but what's the point in having a great kit and having everything set up in the bar if you don't have anything to fill the kegs and actually pump out of it? So we're going to be doing a brew day actually tomorrow, but filming this early so I can do a little bit of cleaning now. I know that I'm not going to be doing a brew day in the most perfect of circumstance. It's a case of we are in a bit of a mess. The fermentation station's not all sorted out just yet, but we're going to be using it to a degree. Just got to try and tidy up a little bit because at the moment it's still very spotty with regards to well, does that look like a clean work surface to you? It doesn't look like a clean work surface to me, but them's the thing. So I'll be cleaning some stuff away and doing stuff today. I'm doing a star sand sanitizing of the stuff tonight. So hopefully, first thing tomorrow, I can just crack on and get going. So it's brew day time, and we are going to be brewing a best bitter, and it's aptly named because when you go to the bar you'll be saying, "A pint of Pat's best bitter please, Pat." You try and say it.
A pint of Pat's best bitter please, Pat.
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 So the recipe for a pint of Pat's best bitter please, Pat, is 4 kilograms of Maris Otter, which I know in a previous video I said I don't really use Maris Otter, but apparently I do now. Then 200 grams of wheat, 200 grams of amber malt, and 200 grams of medium crystal. So I kind of go, there's 101 best bitter recipes out there, and they all follow very similar patterns. So I actually looked, and it's very similar to the well, of the ones that I went through, I guess this is closest to the 5-point bitter. But as soon as you make it yourself, it's your own. So pint of Pat's best bitter. Pint of Pat's best bitter please, Pat. Throw this in. Right, so that's in there now. Still got about 10 degrees to climb on the HLT, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we're about ready to mash in. So it's 13 litres. Let's do it. It was at this moment that he realised he'd fucked up. Yeah, so mashed in, all stirred, temperature's good, but forgot to do water chemistry. So fucking idiot mistake. I wouldn't say I've rushed today, but I want to really get on and kind of almost show that I could do a brew day in a relatively quick time, but obviously not if I don't take every little step. Or maybe that's why I should actually print out my brew sheet, just to, because everything I do is on my phone. Film, brew, beersmith, everything is just on there. So maybe if I printed it off and actually keep a paper record, this sort of shit wouldn't happen. But overall, it's not the worst thing in the world. Water in my area is pretty good for bitters. That's why I normally have to do so much work on the more pales and the lagers. I'm gonna have a little bit of a look. I'm not good enough to kind of adjust water chemistry on the fly. I don't understand it enough. I basically just take instructions. So it's kind of just the way it is, and fingers crossed everything will be okay. So never give up, never surrender, and use your fucking noggin before you start panicking. So obviously chemicals and water treatment hadn't been done beforehand. Bad times by me. Can't really do anything about the water additions, but DBW is applied to the mash, not the actual water. So I've thrown that in. So although it's only partial treatment, it's actually for the bitters. That's the main one that I need. So I've thrown that in. Still, I've not done anything other than put in the amount of DBW that I'm meant to. I don't think the what was the other chemical that I'd normally put in. One sec. Normally I would put in some CRS, and I don't think they work to cancel anything out within each other. So you know, overall, maybe it won't be as bad as I dreaded. Shows what happens though when you don't do regular brew days and don't prepare properly. So oh, got some shit on my glasses. But yeah, we've mashed in, just waiting on the timer. Gonna sort out my sparge water and we'll go from there. Transfer and sparge time. Okay guys, so sparge is done. Not as smoothly as I'd want, but you know, it's all good. Still got to really work on getting a proper sparge arm. So comment in the down below if you're aware of any really good sparge arms for the SS Brewtech 20 gal. That'd be handy. Right, so we're in the boiler. Currently bringing it up to temp. Let's take a reading. So this will just be a bit of a benchmark, because obviously there's a question regarding the how well it will show up. Right, so this is showing at 1043, which is what it's meant to be showing up at, so that's good. Nice. I know you're not meant to do that, but you got to. So yeah, we'll bring it up to boil, and then we'll start working with the hops. There's 3 hop additions, one at boil, one at 15 minutes and one at Whirlpool, all Fuggles, and I think I'm roughly using about 100 grams, but I've got to double check the recipe. So I've just had a you fucking moron moment. My main element wasn't fucking plugged in. There's me standing there going, literally, I mean, I've lost about, I don't know, good 20 odd minutes at least, if not more. I thought I'd actually been heating the water since it had like gone above the element. Nope, apparently not. Fucking hell, what a fucking moron. I'm going, my test before, it got up to temp really quickly. Why is it not happening? Fucking moron. So just realised earlier I told you the wrong amount of hops that I'm putting in. So it is 50, 30, 80, 50 at boil, 30 at 15 minutes remaining, and then 80 at Whirlpool. So it is over 100, so we're looking more, what is it, 160. Again, I don't really use Fuggles that much, so I'm part of me is tempted to up the Whirlpool just to get rid of the bag, because otherwise it's going to be a while before I use them. Don't know. No, I'll follow the recipe. I'll follow the recipe because that's what heroes do. Okay, we can see that we have now hit a almost there. Boil, there you go. So we're going to go in with our first addition while I also empty the mash tun. So I say it's 50 grams of Fuggles. Well, it will be when I get it out the thing. Need both hands for this. There we go, I think all of that's in there. 45 minutes, then the next one. That's the 15-minute edition. Okay, so boil is complete and we're going to go into the steep at about 90 degrees, 80 more grams of Fuggles. Which really does seem like a lot, but I think sometimes in the past when I've done a bitter, maybe I've not done enough. Putting in the hops for a pint of Pat's Best Bit Pat. Give that a stir. That's nicely stirred in. We're going to go for 30 minutes steep. So let's pop the lid on just so that no bugs get in there. Even though it should still be plenty hot enough to self-sanitize while we wait. Let's have a sandwich. Okay, so we are now started our cooling. So just filling up a bucket of cleaner with the nice hot water that we're going to be getting. Good stuff. Let's get this stuff cooling in the fermenter. Only one, only enough one. So we're currently transferring a pint of Pat's Best Bitter, please, Pat. Okay, so we're doing our transfer. So it's still going through the chill plate, coming out, The this line is a little bit long, that's why it's up like that, and coming down and filling up nicely down there. Oh, very exciting times, very exciting times. Spunding valve is set to fully open because at the moment don't want to generate any pressure. It's not filled with CO2 because you need the oxygen to start with for the yeast to eat with the sugars. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've got the Inkbird running. I need to get some more ice because at the moment all we've got is a couple of bottles of cold water and some it's cold water in the actual chamber, but it needs to be colder. But also I need to upgrade. I've got to change those pumps. They're not quite strong enough to handle the length of cable. There was a few airlocks, so but yeah, we are on our way. I think this colour is kind of cool. So we've been in the fermenter for about a week now. We've fermented out, so we've got down to 10-12, which is what I was expecting. So that's all good looking. So I think that's about a 4.3% beer. Currently trying to cold crash. That's been interesting. Also, I'm learning new things all the time about pressure fermentation and obviously how that's going to work. Fermentation station is pretty much there. Separate video coming up, but I'll be filming the sampling video next. And until next time, guys, like, subscribe, and take it easy.